K-State has a desperately needed win after the largest comeback in school history. The Wildcats put it into an 0-2 start to Big 12 play with a 21-point comeback win, 71-69 over West Virginia here at Bramlage Coliseum. Crazy as it sounds, for the second straight game, K-State fell behind 17-3 in the first half. This time it got worse. The Wildcats trailed 20-3. Unlike in Lubbock on Saturday. It was also 42-21 with 18:49 left to play in the game early in the second half. That's the cue for K-State senior guard Barry Brown. Brown scored 20 of his 29 in the second half, and the all-time steals leader at K-State tied a career high with 6 steals in the game. His head coach, Bruce Weber, says it was up to Weber to challenge Brown after the game in Lubbock.
He didn't play very well at Texas Tech. To be honest, he played awful. And I told him that. He came in, he watched film Sunday on his own. He's been in the gym every day, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. This morning he was in the gym, and he cares.
Sophomore guard Mike McGurl burst onto the scene last year on CBS with a 17-point performance against Creighton in the NCAA tournament. He won up that tonight with a career-high 18 points. And after the game, West Virginia head coach Bob Huggins lamented letting McGurl get going.
We knew he could make shots. I think everybody but the guy guarding him knew that, actually. I mean, the shot he made, we're in front of him. They're standing there looking at each other, and we let him step into a shot. That's the first one he made. And that's really the one that kind of got him going. And I got a guy just standing there watching him shoot it.
K-State snaps a 4-game losing streak to West Virginia. The Mountaineers had won 9 of the last 10 in the series before this one tonight. Life in the Big 12 doesn't get any easier. K-State now has back-to-back road games at ranked opponents at Iowa State and Oklahoma. I'm John Kurtz for PowerCat Game Day. K-State beats George Mason to wind up 10-2 heading into Big 12 play. If only it were that simple. K-State held on to win this one 59-58 after blowing a 21-point lead in the second half. The Wildcats had to defend 2 possessions late in the game to avoid dropping this one for their 3rd loss of the year. K-State's 4 turnovers in the final 3 minutes left the door wide open for a George Mason comeback. And George Mason hit 6 of their final 8 shots to make this one much closer than it needed to be. K-State guard Barry Brown said it wasn't K-State letting their foot off the gas. Meanwhile, his teammate Kamau Stokes was quick to deflect the attention to the comeback efforts of George Mason.
They made plays. We didn't get stops like we did in the first half, so I felt like that was a big factor.
At 10-2, K-State still has a top 20 strength of schedule, and they have a top 10 RPI, if you can believe that. There have been plenty of closer than expected wins. One disappointing Quadrant 2 loss to Tulsa in this non-conference schedule. Throw in an injury to Big 12 preseason player of the year Dean Wade, and things didn't go as expected in the non-con. Still, though, the Wildcats, based on the computer numbers, the strength of schedule numbers, are in a good spot if, and that's a huge if, they play well in Big 12 play. That starts on Wednesday when the 8-4 Texas Longhorns come to town. For Chris Blasky behind the camera, I'm John Kurtz for PowerCat Game Day.